Hello there, good morning everyone and welcome to my channel. Now we are getting really close to Chinese New Year and I would like to take this opportunity to do a prediction for the 12 animal zodiac for 2021. I'm so excited that we are actually getting into 2021 because I really would like to leave 2020 behind as it has caused so much turbulence in our life. And I have here my good friend, Joycelyn Chua, a wellness consultant, and she specializes in essential oils. I buy all my oils from her. And so welcome, Joycelyn. I'm very happy that you are here today with me.
Thank you, Clarice, for inviting me. Yeah, it has come to the time of the year whereby, all your clients will be really excited for one thing. It's something that we always wait till November when your book is out.
Yes.
I'm so excited. And this book, you have to see the cover, okay? You have to get one. There is available in soft copy and hard
let's
copy.
show them the cover.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I really like it a lot.
Thank you.
Clarice, now, I think everyone is ready to, throw 2020 behind and we are going into 2021. And so from the book, I do understand that it is the year of the Yin Metal Ox next year.
Yes, that's right. So that means the elements for next year are predominantly metal and earth.
Can you share more about it?
Yeah, so based on the Chinese metaphysics, the law of exchange, there are 5 elements. You have metal, water, wood, earth, and fire. So this year, 2020, we have young metal red. So that is predominantly only metal and water. But next year, we do have metal and earth, and there is also water within the sign of the ox. So what does that mean for us? Actually, as far as the economy is concerned, it does need fire. And there's still no fire in this year, the year of the ox. So the economy, well, not all of the economy, but part of the economy may not, especially those trades that needs fire, may not be doing so well. Whereas trades that are in the fire industry or in the wood industry, they probably will see a better time. Earth industry, probably will do okay, but the world has changed ever since 2020, so it's left to be seen. I think there will be globally there will be a bigger concern about climate change.
Okay.
There will be a lot more natural disasters, I'm afraid, because you have very strong water, you have very strong element of water and the earth is being weakened by the metal. If you look at it that way, because as metal gives birth to water, metal is also being exhausted by the earth. I beg your pardon, earth is also being exhausted by the metal.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting dyslexic in the process of this speech. Anyway, now, so what can we do about that? So the best thing to do is keep an optimistic mind without fire, because fire also talks about excitement, optimism, enthusiasm, joy, happiness. Without fire, it is likely that people are not going to feel so enthusiastic. They might not feel happy, or they might feel a bit gloomy. So our mental self is going to be under a lot of stress, and that means emotionally we can get, a bit more mood swings than normal.
Is there any way that what can we wear, what colors to make up for the fire?
You can actually, I think we look at things more globally. So actually, in every country, you should concentrate to make the most of your spring and your summer.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's gonna bring.
That's good to know.
Because spring is a season of wood, summer is a season of fire. When it comes autumn, then things will start
slowing down.
Yes.
Right.
And of course, we are in Singapore, being on the equator.
Do we have a advantage?
We do have an advantage, yeah,
Yay.
because it's the hottest. We kind of like hot all year round, minus the monsoons, but we don't ever get very cold. So I think our trades are able to perform because there's this constant sunlight.
Right.
Whereas if you're looking at countries that are where they are highly dependent on agriculture, for example, then seasons become very important for them.
Okay.
So what I'll say is make hay when the sun shines.
That's something that we have to take note of in 2021. Now, so when does the year of the Yin Metal Ox comes in?
Well,
is it February 12th on the day itself of the Chinese New Year?
There's always a big confusion about
yes,
that.
I'm always confused.
Yeah, you read so much information on the internet, and sometimes they tell you it's the 1st of January. I mean, newspaper will say 1st of January, year of the ox is here. No. And then Chinese New Year, people will say, oh, it's on the Chinese New Year day. But it's actually on what we call Chun, which is the spring solstice.
Okay.
And that occurs generally, or rather traditionally, is between 3rd and 4th of February. And in this coming year, it will fall on the 3rd of February. And there is actually a cut-over time. And that is at 10:59 p.m. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So now this is important to note, because if you actually have a baby that is being born around that time, or rather on that day, and so is he going to be an ox or a rat? There's no such thing as a rat tail and ox head, okay?
We always have this dilemma in my family, because my younger son, we always call him the rat tail ox head, and we always have this argument.
No. Yeah, I'm sure it's very common.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people asking me that question. But actually, as long as the baby is born before 10:59, he belongs to the year of the rat. If he's born after 10:59, on and after, then he belongs to the year of the ox.
Is there anything that's special that we should do on that particular day, the spring solstice? Solstice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's this big tradition that came about in the last decade. People rushing to the bank, depositing their money.
Is that why I see queues along the ATM machine on one particular day of the year? And usually, I think, it's around 3rd or 4th of February.
Yeah.
You'll see people queuing, trying to deposit money.
Yes.
So what are the things that we should do? Is it a myth?
I think we created this phenomena in the last maybe 10 or 20 years. I can't call it a myth, because it's something we are actually doing. People have been following that. Traditionally, they pick this day to actually deposit money, because in Chinese or in Mandarin or in many of the dialect group, you do have the word spring, because this is spring solstice, right? The word spring in Mandarin is
Chun.
In Hokkien is?
Don't know.
Chun.
Chun also.
So you have Chun, but you have Chun.
Oh, Chun. Okay.
So it's very similar.
Right.
And therefore, people start to think, okay, if I start putting money on this day, I am actually saving money, because that's the sound of that word also talks about saving money. So that's where it came about. But of course, then it developed into on which zodiac sign should go to the bank at which hour.
So lucky hours for a particular zodiac sign. And because I'm a faithful reader of Clary's book, there is this particular chart. And I faithfully, every single year, since I got to know Clarice, I'll faithfully deposit money into the bank, and I'll tell my family members, do not withdraw any single cent, right? Is there any amount that we need to put in, or must it be by ATM machine, or, is there any special little rituals that we should do, or even we'll check? Depositing a check, will it do the trick?
Well, if you deposit a check, then you have to calculate when the money is going into your account.
Oh, so it has to be reflected.
Yeah.
That's something that we should know.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that do ATM, put money into the ATM. So, of course, that's going to be reflected later. But still, physically, you're there putting the money.
Yeah.
So that's the physical act that actually fulfills the prophecy, so to speak. Now, then you have bank transfer, which is a big no-no. Because
big no-no for bank transfer.
My clients will ask me, can I transfer money to my wife? And can my wife transfer money to me? And then it cancels everything out.
Yeah, it's just like, you're withdrawing money, right? From your bank account. Yeah.
Into another
okay,
account.
No.
Now, is there any truth in this? I actually believe in collective consciousness.
Okay.
And law of attraction. Since there are so many people going to do the same thing on spring solstice at these hours, the lucky hours we call it, then definitely the energy is churned up, everybody is positive, and therefore you are going to have, achieve a certain level of positive outcome from this.
Yeah.
Myself, if you ask me, or you haven't asked me, but if you ask, have I been doing this? And how long have I been doing this? Actually, I started doing this before I was a Feng Shui master.
Oh, is that right? Well, I started doing it.
That was 20 years ago.
I see. I started doing it because I see queues of people at Raffles Place depositing money on that day itself. So I was just curious and I tried to find out, but we didn't follow any particular timing at that point in time.
Yes.
So when your book was launched, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stick to this particular times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, basically the hours were selected from the almanac. Yeah. And of course, now we have COVID. We had COVID-19. I'm not sure about going to the bank next year on February the 3rd, but if the ATM queues are too long, you can always put it in your personal safe.
Right.
That
okay.
still counts.
Okay.
Because you are saving money.
Right.
你还是在存钱。
对。
Okay.
So the thing is, remember, if you don't have time or the queue is too long, do the physical act of putting money into your safe deposit box at home.
Yes.
Right.
If you don't have a safe deposit box, please get one.
Okay. For before 3rd of February rolls in, get a safe deposit box in your house.
A safe, yes, a little money box.
Yeah.
You can put your money in.
Thank you so much, Clarice, for explaining to us, because we always see, monkey see, monkey do, but we never really know or understand the explanation behind it. Yeah.
It's all right. I'm glad you asked the question.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So Clarice, usually during this time of the year, as we approach the new year, there'll be sales of books, of zodiac signs, in major bookstores, and there's an issue that I have is they write a lot of information, but could you give us a quick run through on the different zodiac signs? And being your guest, can I have the honor of you kickstarting this segment with the zodiac of the monkey?
Oh, of course, zodiac of the monkey, the lucky sign of the year. So, why is it the luckier sign of the year? Is because it has quite many positive stars, auspicious stars surrounding the zodiac. So that they are going to add support and strength to you
Right.
as you run into the course of the year.
Okay, that's good to know. And what about in terms of career?
Career is a strong year for monkey for most of the time, but you must be more aware of market competition and keep up with the environment.
Right. Okay. And in terms of romance?
Romance, okay. An eventful year for monkeys that are single.
Oh, single.
Yeah, you are married. Don't
Yeah.
get too excited.
Aw.
Well, the thing is, they will have plenty of opportunities to meet new friends, romantic encounters, but it is advisable for them not to rush into a relationship too quickly.
That's good to know.
Okay, and for the married couples, married individuals, it will be good to use this year to strengthen your bonds.
Right, so more dates.
More dates. You can't travel, but maybe have a little staycation here and there. But I think there are many ways to improve your relationship on the daily level.
And in terms of health?
Health, okay, monkeys tend to be more active.
Yes.
And they can exhaust themselves rather easily. So it would be a good idea that they actually do some exercise to increase their energy.
Okay.
And keep a very good diet.
Okay. Eat well.
Eat well.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
Sleep well. And have
exercise.
Okay, so balanced lifestyle.
Balanced lifestyle. Very important.
Most importantly, I'm sure every monkeys out there will want to know, what about a wealth aspect?
Wealth aspect. It's a positive outlook for monkeys where wealth is concerned.
My eyes are growing
bigger. Don't get too big. But gains and profits are possible.
Okay.
Employees are likely to have a stable income.
Okay, that's good to know.
I know that there are many talks about retrenchment. There are many talks about small pay cuts. But I am sure many of you will have a decent time this year.
Okay, that's really good to know. Thank you, Clarice.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So which zodiac sign are we going to discuss about next?
Okay, I think I'm going to go put them into groups.
Okay.
Yeah, because the monkey, the tiger, the snake, and the pig, they belong to the traveling star group. They are the more active group.
Okay.
So I'm going to do them first. I've done the monkey. So now we're going to do the tiger.
Tiger.
Right. The tiger is going to have there's a little bit of surprise in the element of the year for the tigers.
Is it good surprise or bad surprise?
Well, it depends, right?
Okay. Yeah. Two sides of the coin. Yeah.
Two sides of the coin. So it would be good that you for tigers.
Okay.
That they review their goals for the year.
Right.
And actually review and change them accordingly.
Okay.
Because there will be several changes that will come through for them this year.
So review and adapt will be the key.
Yes,
okay.
That's right. This series of changes that you will see the tiger, the tiger zodiac, people of the tiger zodiac will see, is also a trend in their career.
Right.
They will find that their career may go through. Those who are working, that is, will go through a series of changes.
Okay.
Again, we're talking about being flexible and adapting to the change.
Yeah, and being positive as well.
And being positive.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, there are still plenty of opportunities for them, so they just need to be creative and adapted.
Okay.
And adaptable.
Okay. Right. And what about their health?
So we started this talking about the traveling star.
Yes.
So you can tell, traveling star doesn't always mean that they are traveling all the time, but it just means that it looks like they are more of an active sign.
Okay.
So being more active, they are actually need to keep up with the energy.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So because they can get burnt out easier than the other signs.
Yeah.
So again, for the tigers, it is important for them to keep up with their energy, keep healthy, and so that they can run through the course of the year with more confidence.
So what about the love life of, people born in the year of Tiger?
Well, for those that are single, it will be an exciting year. And in fact, for them, if it is believed that the relationship or the romance that actually begins in 2021 are likely to meet with success.
That's really good.
Very positive.
Yeah.
And for the married individual, it is important to do a self-check, to be mindful, not to be over-demanding towards your spouse or partner. Yeah.
And lastly, which is what every zodiac will want to know, wealth.
Well, income is going to be stable for them, but they should avoid taking money risk.
Okay.
It is not a year for taking big risks. So I would say stick with regular income.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless they are very confident, very savvy.
Right.
But still, they have to be careful.
Okay. That's a very good advice.
Okay. So the next sign I'm going to go into is also an active sign, so to speak, actually. It's the sign of the snake.
Why am I smiling? Because it's the
Your
zodiac sign, of my husband.
Yes.
So I'll be listening intently. So what about what kind of year will 2021 hold for them?
Oh, the snake is one of the harmonious sign in 2021.
Okay.
They have a synergy with the ox, so they are actually friends.
I see.
So it is believed that when you are in a harmonious sign, you are going to gain blessing from the Tai Shui or the grandeur, which is actually the ox. So therefore, they are likely to have a better journey.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about their career developments?
Work challenges, unfortunately, are inevitable for them. But because that they are one of the harmonious sign, they will be able to find resolutions. Therefore, they should just place their focus on resolving those issues and do not give up and walk confidently.
And romance?
The romance-wise, again, for whether you're married or single, let's just say this is going to be a more harmonious year. Those who are attached and those who are married are likely to have a better time. And those who are single are also going to have a fun time meeting with people and having love interest. So, but they have to be more selective when they are finding a partner.
Okay. And health?
Yeah. This is one area that the people that belong to the snake sign needs to take care of. They really need to optimize their well-being, improve their diet, have adequate rest. I think your husband needs all that.
I think rest.
Yeah, because they have to work on their emotional self as well, because they tend to get stressed, and that can actually set them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure my husband will want to know this. Their wealth being in 2021.
Well, the financial outlook for the zodiac sign of the snake is average. Therefore, they should be moderate. They should, they should moderate their spending and also be more careful, conservative when it comes to investments.
Okay. Yeah. So I can invest and then he will take a step back next year.
Okay, that works.
So the last zodiac sign for the traveling stars will be one of the pig.
Yes,
am I right?
It's going to be the pig sign, yes.
So how will 2021 fare for the pig zodiac?
So 2021 is going to be a demanding year for the sign of the pig.
Right.
So the pig do like their personal comfort.
Okay.
So I think for this year, they may be challenged to come out of their comfort zone and do a little bit more. But at the same time, they must also not be too extreme in their activities or in their lifestyle, they have to try and moderate and pace their activities so that they can have a better year.
So will the same aspect be in their work or career advancement as well?
For their work and advancement, they really need to adapt to change. They have to upgrade their skill in order to meet with their employers' demands. So that's very important for them. And those who are in business will have to also adapt.
Right.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a year whereby we're going to have to do quite a lot of adapting.
So in terms of health aspect for the year, for those born in the year of the pig?
Well, they tend to be more stressed out. So since this is a year of change for them, it is important that they look after their emotional well-being.
Okay.
Because they can be more stressed out than previous years.
Okay. And romance for them?
So love can be both sweet and bitter for people of the sign of the pig. But one most important thing for them to remember is that they have to communicate better and develop a better understanding with their spouse, their partners, or even with new friends that they have made. So that will help them go a long way in developing their relationship.
Okay. And what about the wealth of the pig zodiac?
Okay, money-wise, this is going to be a fluctuating year for them. So it's important that they manage their finance carefully. And of course, with that, they're going to have to be more vigilant with their spending and also to avoid any kind of money risk.
Okay. That's good to know for those born in the year of the pig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, we are done with the traveling signs, and we are now going to go into the clashing signs.
Next segment.